I fought my way out of ending up with a C-section twice. Then I learned about free birth. And at this point, I had under my belt 2 40-plus hour-long labors at the birth center that ended up in the hospital with no drama spared. And this time, I was already 32 weeks pregnant with my third baby, so feeling a little bit unprepared, I went ahead with the home birth I had prepared with my midwife. That birth ended up being about 24 hours long and almost wound me back up in the hospital again for blood loss. So fast forward again to my fourth pregnancy, and I knew that this time was going to be different. I was still binging free birth podcasts, but there was also something else. I found Jesus and was baptized early in my first trimester, and about halfway through my pregnancy, I began to feel really convicted about the new agey mystical undertones of the podcast. And that's when I realized that the show was missing a huge piece of the birth puzzle, a piece I now had in my hands. So with this last piece of the puzzle and some careful, thoughtful, and responsible preparations, my fourth birth was the most beautiful, connected, and healthy home birth yet. And get this, it was only 3 hours long. That missing piece is the Holy Spirit. And whether you are seeking a hospital birth or a home birth, he is instrumental in guiding you through the birth and labor process. I mean, he soothed my worries in pregnancy, guided my plans for the birth, connected me with a spirit-led woman who basically was on call just in case. And this may sound silly, but he even told me when to push. And it was earlier than I thought, because he knows best. Now, for some women, he might absolutely tell you to go to the hospital. He might tell you things that could save your life and prevent emergencies. God will absolutely use people and doctors to carry out his miracles. Okay, but for others, maybe your journey will look a little bit like mine. So if you're into the whole sovereign birth thing, don't go into it blind. If you want to hear more about my story or what I did to prepare, follow for more, and I'll share the details.